Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. As I promised you, today we are with Renault Captur E-Tech Engineered 2024 version full hybrid, and in this video we will test this full hybrid system on Captur and we will see what kind of consumption we can get. First of all, I will start the engine and I will reset the consumption. We will drive only and only in eco mode. Let me go in eco mode first of all, in eco mode, and then I want to show you also the nice graphic while we're driving with what happened with the energy. And also I will reset right now the consumption in the front. You can see right there, we will reset the consumption and we will see in the end of the trip what kind of consumption we can get. And of course I will give you more information as we drive. First of all, very important is the fact that the car comes with a 1.6 liter petrol engine combined with two electric motors, one very small and one electric motor, the main electric motor integrated in transmission here. And we have the petrol engine. You can see also the nice graphic and a battery, 1.2 kilowatt hour battery that allow you to drive only in electric mode from time to time. And Renault claim that you can drive 80% up to 80% only in electric mode in the city at low speeds. So this is cool. So for example, right now we drive only in electric mode because it still have battery, and when it doesn't have battery it will charge the battery, the petrol engine, and also when you go downhill or descend or brake, it will recuperate the energy. And by the way, you have also the B mode on all those Renault full hybrid system mean recuperation, regenerative brake. That means when you release the acceleration, the car will recuperate the energy back into the battery, and yeah, you can use it later. So a very smart system. And what I noticed, it's pretty powerful, this regenerative brake. So it's almost like driving an electric car. You can basically use one pedal drive most of the time. If you anticipate well the traffic, you can basically use just one pedal drive. So this is super useful. It comes combined with an automatic transmission, 6-speed, 4-speed for the petrol engine and 2-speed for electric system. So now we have a little bit of traffic in the city, and then we will go also on the highway, and we can see in the end what is the consumption. We drive only in eco mode and we drive normal in the speed limit, so we will do it as realistic as possible. From my test and from what I drive with this system on all Renault cars that I drive with this system, I noticed that this is kind of the most efficient full hybrid system. It's between the most efficient actually, and the consumptions was quite good. For example, the official consumption estimated VLTP for this model full hybrid, it's 5.4 liter. Let's see if we can beat this 5.4 liter consumption, taking into consideration that outside are 0, -1, -1 degrees, 0 degrees around there, winter tires, icy on the road, not perfect condition for driving, but yeah, it is what it is. You can see also a nice graphic with what happened with the energy in real time. Climatic system, it's on level 1, 22 degrees. Also the position and the comfort on the seats is pretty good. The steering wheel, it's incredible good. In terms of quality, it has super high quality. I love the steering wheel. There are a few things super premium here inside the car. You have this armrest, adjustable armrest, perfectly positioned. Also all the buttons, physical button, you can set up different things super easy. It comes also with autopilot, so you can activate autopilot from here. You have lane assist, lane keeping assist, all that safety features, blind spot technology. I like also this climatic system. It's so easy to use and set up. You can set the temperature, you can set the vents, the position of the vents. The climatic, the multimedia system, it's positioned very well directly on your side, so it's a little bit tilted to the driver. Also the car in general, it's very easy to drive, it's very light. The steering, it's very light. In eco mode you have free position, free settings for the steering wheel. You can choose to have it soft, you can have it on normal, or you can have it on sport mode, a little bit more stiffer, so you can choose between all those free modes. The acceleration, it's very smooth. You don't feel when it's changing the gears, everything it's linear like an electric car. You hear a little bit of revs from the engine and also just a little bit of vibrations, but nothing serious. Everything run very smooth, and I notice that from the time I drive the car, and I drive it a few times on all other models, this system, and I noticed that it's a very good system, very well built. You can see right now I don't use the brake, just B mode, regenerative brake, and look at this, it's so powerful, almost like a proper electric car, like a full electric car. Super nice. If you anticipate well, you can use just kind of one pedal drive, and it's also very useful because you can recuperate a lot of energy back into the battery, so it's very useful. You can see how much snow it's on that truck. Did you know that's not legal to have that on the truck or bus or wherever? Because you see, it's just come to my face. That's totally not legal. He will get a ticket for this kind of stuff, because he will basically, sometimes I saw some images with some ice on the truck. That ice come on your car and can break your windshield or even can kill you. I saw those images in some countries that happen like that. And yeah, in Germany, do you know that the police go with drones, fly with drones over the highway to search for those trucks that didn't take out the snow, and they give you a ticket. Anyway, now we go on the highway, we drive a little bit faster, so to make the consumption test more realistic. So the car has more than enough power. Drive a little bit at 120. The car comes also with lane assist. You can activate it from here, so you can set from here lane assist, lane keeping assist, so the car will basically keep you between the lanes and will accelerate and brake depending what the car in front will do. So if you set 120, you can see that the car, it's basically stay between the lanes, accelerate, brake depending what the car in front will do. And the cool part is that it is really good system. I tested also on other models from Renault and it works quite fine. You can see it stays pretty good between the lanes. As at least when the lanes are visible, the system sees very clear and can stay very, very good between those lanes. Super, super good system. Anyway, let me take the control. We will have to go out. After this bridge. $7-liter consumption until now. Now here it's also great because you can use the B mode. That means you can anticipate the traffic, just release the acceleration pedal and then the car will recuperate energy. You see right now we need the brake. I need to press the brake because this car in front actually brake more than it need, and we lost a little bit of, but still look at this, we have a full battery, so that's great because right now we drive only in electric mode. So right now we basically drive with what you recuperate. It's also so light, it feels so light to drive. Steering, it's light. Acceleration smooth and nice. Suspension I wish to be a little bit more comfortable. They are fine, but over big bumps you start to feel a little bit. But the steering, man, it's nice. It stays really nice on the road. It's really pleasant to drive the car. Comfort wise, it's great. Now again, release the acceleration, recuperate some energy. It stays pretty well in curves as well. Now I try to accelerate slowly. That we reach the highway speed. We go uphill here. We're gonna lose a little bit of energy. But then we go downhill and we will try to drive like 120, 130 around there. So to make it much more realistic for this. Zero degrees around here, it's much more colder because it's in the veld, maybe around -1. So 122, you start to hear a little bit of noise from outside, nothing serious, the car stays pretty good. We go to 130 a little bit and stay there for a while. Still very, very good. It stays really good. It feels quite stable on the road. I like that. So it's also a good cruiser on the highway. Still comfortable at this kind of speed and still feel quite safe. So I like that. Now I have to slow down a little bit because we have to go out here on the next exit. And then here we can again anticipate the traffic and just release the acceleration, and then the car will basically recuperate the energy back into the battery, and you can see right there the battery will be full at the end of this road. I mean this road here until the intersection. And right now I just released the acceleration, and now look at the battery will be basically full, or at least almost full. Right now you are only in electric mode, so basically right now you don't lose any energy. And we go in the city, we drive here a little bit in the city, and we will see what will be the consumption in the end. Until now we have 6.3 liters, so we are almost 1 liter away from official numbers, 5.4 liter. And now we go in the city, the consumption should go lower. Here it's also a road where it's not that good in terms of suspension. It has some holes on it. You see here are a little bit bigger bumps, bigger holes in the road, and here you feel a little bit bumpy. So I wish the suspension to be a little bit more comfortable. But it's fine, overall it's okay. Maybe on the next model they will make it a little bit more softer. You see those big pumps, you feel a little bit stiffer. But over those speed bumps you feel a little bit stiff. But that's also okay when you go to drive on mountain, on twisty road. It's much more fun. So we have 6 liter consumption now. The battery is almost full. I heard how the petrol engine charged the battery a little bit earlier. Basically we have to go in also, but we have to go on the left side. Yes, just like that. And right now the car is driving only in electric mode. It's just full electric mode. 5.9 liter, it's a little bit lower. So we go out here. $5.9. And inside we have climatic system on level 1, 22 degrees, and the good part is that it's super warm inside here. You don't even need to turn them even more on, so they are super fine like that. It's basically the car, it's basic, this full hybrid system, it's basically around 6,000 I think, cheaper than the one from Toyota CHR. So you can get basically a cheaper full hybrid system that's still working super fine. It's not as refined as the one from Toyota, but it's still good, you know. It still do the job very well, and surprisingly the consumption, it's not bad, because I test from all my tests with this full hybrid system from Renault. I always have good consumptions, and that is surprisingly good. Of course, the new CHR I also tested. Check out on the channel next days, the videos should be around there to see the consumption there on the full hybrid. But this one, it's impressive really. 5.6 liter, and the estimate, actually I'm not going to park here, the estimated consumption, it's around, it's 5.4 liter official consumption VLTP, and I have until now on my trip 5.6 liters, so I'm 0.2 closer to the official number. So I'm quite surprised, to be honest. Surprised somehow, but not surprised, because I knew that this full hybrid is efficient. .5 liter, I'm really closer to the estimated. I still have some battery. You can also press the EV mode and the car will basically drive only in electric mode, so that's also super useful sometimes. Now here the intersection doesn't work at all, and I have to basically pay attention to the other cars. It's not so fun, this intersection, but it's fine. Let's see, 5.5 liter. Okay, let's see until the end what we can get. And it's winter, it's -1 or 0 degrees around there, it's cold, winter tires, and still the consumption, it's quite good. 5.6, it's going higher, it's charged the battery a little bit. Yeah, this is what I love about those streets, tiny streets. 5.5, it's going lower again. Let's park here to see what consumption we will have. It comes also with a reverse camera, pretty nice, pretty useful. Just like that, 5.5. Woohoo! That's the consumption. I was really close to the estimated consumption. So 5.5. We can see here even more details, like we recuperate 0.7 kilowatt hour. Great. Average speed. This is the total distance. Consumption 5.5 plus 5.2. Actually 5.5. And 7.9 kilometer we had drive. So cool. So cool. I was so close to the official consumption, so definitely they are right with the consumption because the conditions are not perfect right now. So it's winter, we have also winter tires, cold, climatic system on, so relatively good. So great job, Renault. I knew that this is an economical full hybrid system. I knew that, and from my test, even though the car is not so aerodynamic as Renault Clio, for example, that use kind of the same system, where on the Renault Clio you can get even better consumptions. This one is bigger, we were on the highway, high speed, not bad, not bad. So great job. Anyway, that was the video, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get some useful information from here. I will really appreciate if you can like, share, subscribe. That will help me a lot. Also, thank you very much to all of you that are watching my videos. Really appreciate that. Hope the video was useful. Hope you get some useful information. Stay close to see more and more videos. Check out also the video with the full review with the same car, also the test drive. I have a few videos with it on the channel. So thanks again, stay safe, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.